Hey guys, so this is my brand new Commute bike. It's an all-road bike that can do so much more than just commuting. I bought it a couple of months ago. It's the new Giant CONTEND AR1 2020 model. It's a bike that I'm mostly commuting on right now, but yet again, like I said, it can do so many things, and this is exactly the reason I bought it for. It's an aluminum frame bike, which comes well equipped with an entire Shimano 105 drivetrain, hydraulic disc brake, and is really a great all-arounder. So before buying a second bike to complement my racing bike, here are the qualities that I wanted the bike to have, or the features. I wanted it to be versatile, with wide tire clearance that I can use in many terrains, which this bike definitely can handle. I wanted it to be comfortable if I wanted to ride for long distances. I wanted a modern hydraulic disc brakes on the bike. I wanted a bike that I can basically train and even race on the road. And I wanted it to be durable, a bike that I can basically travel with and throw around anywhere I go. And the most important thing, I wanted it to be less than $2,000 all in. Basically an all-around bike that is basically meant for all weather conditions, especially here in New York in the winters, and a bike that if I need it I can race on. If I have any issues with my racing bike, I can basically jump on this bike and just race on it if I wanted to. And so after a few months of shopping around, I ended up with this beautiful Giant CONTEND AR1. This bike comes equipped with the mechanical 105, Shimano 105 drivetrain, which I really love, by the way. It works just perfect. I can't tell the difference between this and the Dura Ace mechanical drivetrain. It's just a bit heavier, obviously. As you can see, I upgraded a lot of the components. I put my old power meter, which I really love. The SRAM Quarg power meter works like a horse for years already. I have no issues with it. I wanted to have power and data when I'm riding, if I'm racing on it and training. I upgraded the wheels. I upgraded the stem and handlebar. I basically took an all-road bike that meant to be more of an endurance bike and made it more racy, lighter. And the reason I did it is because I wanted to have a second bike that if something happens, God forbid, to my racing bike, I can jump on and basically train and race on. I'm not going to lose any time of fixing the other bike or waiting for a brand new bike, God forbid, if something happens. So, and also a bike that if weather is bad, if it's raining or snowing outside, and as you guys know, probably those of you who live in New York, that's most of the time here in New York, I can jump on again, and I can race on, and I can train on. I can go upstate with my friends if I want to, if it's wet outside, and I wouldn't worry about the bike. And I think this is exactly what I was looking for, and with the upgrades that I made to the bike, it's ticking all the things that I was looking for on a second bike. And so after a few months of shopping around, I ended up with this beautiful Giant CONTEND AR1. And with the way things are right now, obviously I couldn't test it, I couldn't really race on it, but I did ride on it for a long ride. As soon as I got it, it was much heavier, by the way, at the time. I went to Piermont with my friends. I am commuting in it now every day. I'm taking it to work, and everywhere I'm going around the neighborhood if I need to. I'm riding it as a commute bike, and I really love the bike. It does what I wanted it to do great. As you can see, I have flat pedals on it, so I can ride it with my Snickers. Whenever I wanted to, I can change it to my speed plate pedals. Anyway, the way the bike comes straight out of the box is really different, obviously, so that's how it comes. It's much heavier, around the 10 kilograms. So the bike is aluminum frame, but it comes with the seat post is actually made out of carbon fiber. The fork and steer tube that comes with the bike is also made out of carbon fiber, and everything else that I upgraded on the bike, which is the wheels, or if you want the rims, is now made out of carbon fiber. The stem is a generic stem that I bought from Amazon, and is also made out of carbon fiber. The handlebar is the Easton Aero bar, made out of carbon fiber. The bottle cages and even the crank arms that comes with a power meter is made out of carbon fiber. So basically everything else other than the frame is carbon fiber. And this obviously helps with the bike being lighter, more comfortable. The seat post is what they call diffuse, which helps with the vibration. The wheels that I upgraded are Grade and made by Prime. I'm gonna put a link below. I think I bought them for less than $500. I sold the wheels that came with the bike for $200, so it came out about $300 out of pocket. The rotors are the Ultegra rotors that I took off my racing bike. Anyway, these wheels are really great. They're a great deal. For less than $500, you're getting a full carbon fiber disc wheels. I have enough space, as you can see, even at the back rear of it. I have enough space here for 38C tires if I wanted to. I can take it off-road the bike, or when things really get nasty outside. I put a mud guard, obviously, because once again, here in New York, it's basically raining half the time. I also threw in it an old Cell Italia saddle that I had lying around. And so, to sum it up, my verdict is I think it's a great bike. I think it's a nice bike to begin with. But if you are upgrading a few components on the bike, especially the wheels, which is probably the first thing you want to upgrade, you can make it into a super nice bike. This bike will be great for the guy who wants to have a bike that can do it all, basically. He can ride on roads and then take it off-road at wheel. You can make it an all-out road endurance bike. You can make it a gravel bike. Again, this bike can be anything you want it to be, almost, other than just a straight-on mountain bike. And you're getting all that without breaking the bank. Once again, it's hard to beat Giant when it comes to value for money. That's why I keep going with Giant. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you next time.